Well, it looks like, everybody, we're going to be back for the next part of Love at First Sight. Woohoo! I'm excited to see how this goes. Well, you mean that, and welcome. My name is Yuusha Anime, and welcome to the second part of Love at First Sight. I know I uploaded this a bit late. That's because over the past 3 days I was busy at work as well as college, so I couldn't really upload this as soon as I'd hoped. However, I'm hopefully going to be more on time soon. I know it's been a bit difficult for me recently with everything that's going on, but I'm going to try and keep as fluent as possible with my upload, so you're just going to be patient with me about it. I'm still trying to get into a system. But anyway, it's time for the next part of Love at First Sight. Part 2, everybody, ready? Ikemashouka! The next day. I tried to clear my head as I'm walking to school, but I can't stop thinking about that girl. I should leave class during break to go look for her? Oh, should I leave class to go during the break to go look for her? You could do? It's going to be difficult to leave without a good excuse, though. Oh yeah, sorry, excuse the chatting in the background. It might get a bit noisy in a bit. Maybe when school's over, I'll go where I met her yesterday and say I just happened by. But there's no guarantee she's going to be in the same place as today. Yeah, that's true, actually, in all fairness. Besides, I didn't exactly handle that situation gracefully, leaving her like I was trying to run away. Definitely not the best first impression to make. But you gave her your handkerchief, didn't you? So that means she might still have it. So that means she might even come to me. Ah. I'd like to think of some excuse for going. Why didn't I even go to investigate her crying in the first place? I'm not even sure I know why myself. Because she was crying, you wanted to make sure she was okay? Isn't that the premise of it? That girl, I didn't even know her name. What should I call her? Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I even think of what to call her, I have to actually find her first. Yeah, it wouldn't be cool to just go, hey, Cyclops, how are you again? I think I'll just make her cry. I'll ask her name, introduce myself, and that'll probably be good enough. Yeah, she'll probably think I'm some kind of freak, but I guess that's fine. Oh, the irony. Maybe if I just talk to her, it'll lighten some of the tension between us. Okay, that's an idea though. I'll look up to find out I've arrived at school. Looks like I was on autopilot again. Oh well, I made it. I guess I changed my shoes and head up to the second floor where my classroom is. She said she was in the first year, right? Oh god, I'm getting hiccups now. I just had a buttered garlic mushroom. Oh my god, it was lovely. As I walk up the stairs, I see something strange moving out the corner of my... Aha, there she is. Out of my eye. There she... Oh! She's spying on me. Peeking around the corner of the connecting hallway is a head of brown hair. It's a colour I've been seeing in my mind all morning. She still looks all battered and bruised up. Doesn't she have another uniform? She looks like she's been crying a lot still. I seem to be the only one who notices her head popped around the corner. She must think that the pose will keep her totally hidden, as if she's in a manga or something. But she really stands out, at least to me. She's moving her eye around frantically, and sure enough, she picks me out from within the sparse crowd. I'm so surprised to see her. All I can think is, why is the first year student on the second year floor before she hurries to me? Oh, hello. Here. She hands me a familiar handkerchief. Yeah, I was right. She's giving me my handkerchief. That's right. I've totally forgotten that I lent it to her yesterday. I take the handkerchief, which she's folded neatly into a perfect square. Ah, I think she even washed it. Oh, that's adorable. Yesterday, thank you. As soon as she says this in her tiny voice, she runs down the stairs and vanishes around the corner. Hold on, wait! I can't stop myself from calling out, but the morning bell rings, drowning out my voice for me. God damn it. Oh well, I head to my own classroom. The lunch bell rings. I stash my book in my desk and bolt out the classroom. I didn't even get to thank that girl for washing my handkerchief. No, she just gave it to me and just ran off. I go to look for her to say what I wanted earlier. I have a good excuse to talk to her now. I can't let this chance slip away. No, go! I arrive at the end of the hallway, but instead of going down to the first year classrooms, I head up the stairs. Hey, she's going to be up there again. I don't know for sure, but I think there's a good chance she's going to be out there, where I met her yesterday. I think I would believe that. Well, even if she's not, I could just look elsewhere. That's true. I get to the third floor and keep going up, all the way to the stairs that lead to the roof. Hey! Yeah, she's there. Just like yesterday, she's sitting on the same step at the top of the stairs. I see her shoulders jolt when she hears my voice, and she looks up at me. Wait, isn't she looking down to me? What? Oh wait, she's still sitting down. Her mouth is opening and closing rapidly. She clearly wants to say something, but can't find the words. Aww. She's in the same position as I was in yesterday, it seems. Thanks for washing my handkerchief. I didn't get a chance to see it earlier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of confusion in her soft voice. The fact that she's looking everywhere but my face tells me she's not sure what to do. I'm obviously making her uncomfortable, but I'm not going to run away like I did yesterday. Thank goodness for that. So this is where you eat your lunch, huh? Do you mind if I join you? I say this as gently as possible as I notice the lunchbox she's perched on her knees. She's got perched on these. There we go. That's a good place to put it, I guess. Yeah, if you're going somewhere during lunchtime, you're probably bringing your lunch as well. While we're talking, I take out my own lunch. Now that I think about it, I don't know if she has any other friends to eat lunch with. Probably not.
Huh? Oh no.
Her answer comes too quickly. And I wonder if she really means it. Her eyes starts darting wildly around the corridor in her effort to avoid making eye contact. She begins to look even more nervous. Oh, I feel bad now. Thanks. I'll just sit down on these steps. She didn't tell me to go away, at least. I take a seat next to her and unpack my lunch. It seems to startle her, and she leans away from me as if trying to escape. I sat next to her, but it's not like I'm that close to her. I'm a little offended. Damn. Well, to be honest, you've put her in such a position she doesn't know how to handle it. While I'm unpacking my lunch, I look her over as casually as I can manage. Oh, up until now, I was fixated on her eye, but the rest of her appearance is pretty striking as well. Her head is covered in bandages, her hair is messy and unkempt. Her uniform looks like it's been ripped apart and only partially stitched back together. I catch glimpses of the skin on her shoulders and stomach, and it looks far from normal. No, she's been battered. I notice that she has bruises, or maybe birthmarks, I'm not sure which. All over her legs, her neck, and everywhere else I can see. Jeez. The skin on her dainty limbs looks white as a ghost's, but she doesn't look healthy by any standard. Is that... Suddenly our eyes meet. Hello! I guess I was staring too obviously. Uh-oh, I think I panicked her. We quickly break eye contact, but she keeps shooting me sidelong glances. Like she's worried I'll attack her or something. No, I think she just doesn't know what to say. I think that's what it is. I'm clutching my chopsticks, but my lunch remains untouched. Yes, the way I like it. The long silence is getting uncomfortable. I tried to strike up some conversation. Come to think of it, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Fukunaga Mamoru. What's your name? Oh, that was me actually saying.
It's Sachi.
Sachi, huh? Wasn't me, or was there no name tag for when he was speaking then? That was why I wasn't so sure if he asked the question. Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dots. It looks like she's not too talkative, though I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I had to keep the conversation going somehow. Do you always eat lunch up here? Does anyone else ever come up with you or anything?
Yes, I always eat here. No one else comes with me.
Maybe that was too forward, but the fact that no one else comes up with her isn't too surprising. She's probably always alone. Oh. She shifts her attention onto me, watching me cautiously. Is she that afraid of me touching her? I think she's more afraid of the fact that you might hurt her like other people have. I think that's my thought anyway. I see. So what do you do during lunch break then?
Read and finish homework, a few other things.
Oh really? What kind of book are you reading? I haven't really read any novels lately. Oh.
Sorry.
Sachi cries out abruptly, her voice rising like she's about to lose some. Oh, okay, what's happened?
Well, I'm done, so excuse me.
Oh, no sooner does she say this than she scoops up her almost untouched lunchbox and runs down the stairs. Oh, I tried so hard. At least I know her name's Sachi now. I can't really chase after her with my lunchbox sitting open on my legs, so she leaves me behind. I've just been run out on, and Silence falls over the stairwell. I guess trying to force a conversation like that backfired. No, I don't think so. You finally learned her name, and you actually had a conversation with her properly. I'd call that progress. I wouldn't call that like backfiring, even though it can look like that. I think for Sachi's type, it worked. Sachi only ever replied to my questions with a few words at a time, but she kept looking over at me with her worried eye. Did I really make her that uneasy? Is that hard for me to open up to me? This girl seems to lead a very troubled life, and I might not ever be able to get close to her. No, just because I had one unsuccessful experiment doesn't mean I should give up. There we go! Woohoo! Before I thought that, I'd be satisfied if I just spoke to her once, but now I have an overwhelming desire to get to know her. I have to become friends with her now, no matter what. I can't give up. I have to keep trying. Yeah, well, being enthusiastic about it is one thing, but there's nothing I can do right now. Might as well eat my food. While I think of a way of meeting her again, I finish off what's left of my lunch. I'm really interested to see how this will play out. I'm really keen. I'm really excited. Dots. More dots. But it's so quiet here now. I thought that no matter where in the school you were during lunchtime, you would be able to hear students' lively voices, but they barely reach this lonely place. It's like I'm in another world. The voices of the students talking down below are so quiet that the sound of my chopsticks clicking against my lunchbox is like a hammer on stone. Even the sound of my shirt rustling as I'm... for some reason I almost read that as skirt in my head and had to read that again just to make sure. Why did I think that? My shirt rustling as I move. It's like the howling of the wind in comparison. How can she eat like this every day? Dots. There's a lot of dots in this game, I must admit. As I close my emptied lunchbox, I make up my mind. I absolutely have to become friends with her. Yes! Alright, what's next? I'm in class, okay. Oh, hello, new music. Return to my classroom, I catch Tomo and Akemi just as they're finishing their lunches.
Hey, where did you go? The two of us ate our lunches together all alone.
Come to think of it, I never said anything to them as I left. Yeah, that's true. Oh, my bad. I finished my lunch too. Where'd you run off to? Hey, have you guys seen a first year with a really unusual appearance?
What do you mean by that?
A first year girl, the one with the ocular issue? Yeah, that sounds like her.
Eh? What? What are you talking about? Something I don't know about?
Oh, this is probably isn't something you want to hear. It's not really a happy story. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, rude. You shouldn't keep things from your friends.
That's not what I meant, but... Anyway, why do you want to know about her? No reason. I just heard about her and got curious is all. Do you know her? Personally, no. I've never seen her around, but I've never talked to her. As for what I've heard about her, I'm not sure if it's true or not. It might all be just baseless rumors. That's fine. Just tell me what you know. Are you sure you really want to know? Yeah, I want to know. Tomo looks side to side, even like he wants to make sure no one else is listening. Even though the three of us are alone in here. Okay. Yeah? Alright. He promptly turns away from me and says from the floor, Why is this so tense all of a sudden? It looks as though he's staring into another dimension. Fine, but take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. Okay. A first-year student in class 2, female, named Usui something. I only remember her family name, but she only has one eye.
Wait, one eye? You mean she's lost one in an accident?
She didn't lose one, she only ever had one eye. One, even. Whoops. Right in the center of her face, one big eye. What? You mean she was born that way? I don't know the details, but it seems that she was. I've only ever seen her from afar, but I really don't think that's an injury.
There's really a person like that in one of our first year classes? I've never seen her or even heard about her, not once.
Well, we are in a different year from her, but regards, I guess she's trying hard to stay hidden. Both from the other students and from herself.
Herself? Okay. What do you mean she's trying to stay hidden from herself?
I told you it wasn't a happy story.
Tomo takes a quick glance at Akemi. He seems worried to have said so much about Sachi around her, though it's not like I forced him to tell me. No, he's doing it voluntarily. Yesterday he avoided the subject of school celebrities. Was that because he didn't want to talk about Sachi? I'm guessing she has to be in recent celebrity as well.
That's all I've heard, but she does have a startling appearance. She's definitely not normal. Maybe she's creepy, maybe not, but you have to admit at the very least she's unusual.
Okay.
She's fascinating and to some and scary to others. I'm sure there are plenty more who find her disturbing.
That does sound more likely.
Dots. From what I hear, she's always covered in wounds. It's hard to believe they're all accidental, considering how many she has.
Wait, what?
So in that case, could they be from...
Is someone beating her up?
Yep.
If someone at our home is hurting her, I couldn't tell you, but there is a real possibility that she's being bullied at school.
Yeah, that does sound more likely.
Dots. Could that be it?
Before I wasn't sure what caused all her injuries, but thinking back, what Tomo's saying makes sense. Yeah, of course it does. Doesn't anyone try to protect her?
I told you, all I know is rumors, not details, but... There's another student who's also a little famous, and I think she's the one responsible for bullying the girl.
Oh?
It's not Rui-chan, is it?
This catches me off guard. Akemi normally is so loud, speaks in the hushed tone. Wow. Now that I think about it, she's been abnormally quiet the whole time. Yeah, she's listening hard. Tomo's been telling us about Sachi. I always figured Akemi would be the first to denounce bullying whenever she sees it, but...
Do you know her? I wouldn't say we know her per se. We just ran into her several times during middle school.
Doesn't that mean they know her? Yeah, Akemi seems to be staring into space now, thinking.
Anyway, whether or not we know her doesn't really matter. But yes, the alleged assailant is this girl, Sadakawa Rui. I've heard this. She's from a well-off household and was pampered growing up. As a result, she's very self-centered. That's the impression I got when I first met her, but there's probably more to it than that.
Yeah, I would think that as well.
She's really popular among other students as well. That's also contributes to her behavior, at least I think so.
I see. Thanks for telling me.
Excuse me.
Ooh. I can find out the truth of this on my own later on, but I think I'm starting to understand more of the situation now. Yeah, I've got a bit more of a grasp of it. So, what do you think of this one-eyed girl? As Tomo said, the fact is that Sachi is very unusual, and I'm curious to know that he thinks about her. Depending on his response, I may have to change my plans, yeah.
I just told you what I think, so tell me, what were you doing during lunch? Why are you so concerned about all this?
Uh-oh, I didn't plan on hiding it, but I guess I couldn't have anyway. Yeah, he's caught on. Someone seems to understand what I was getting at.
I can't fool you. You made it too obvious. As I said before, I only have trivial information. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, so to speak. I haven't concerned myself with her until now because I didn't have any reason to. That said, if you want to help her out, you got my support.
Hey, okay. No, at least we got some help.
I see. Well, thanks.
I didn't think there'd be any problems, but still, I'm glad Tom was so eager to help. I keep my face expressionless, but I breathe an internal sigh of relief.
Wait, did you actually meet this girl, Marco?
Yep, Akemi quickly returns to her previous louder demeanor. Yeah, I did.
No fair, I want to make friends with this girl too, Marco, and introduce me!
No. Yep, Akemi's back to her old self. The way she was acting before was so unlike her. She seemed worried when Sadakawa and her bullying came up, but now it's like she wasn't even here for that part of the conversation. I think she has a history with Rui. That's all I can think of. That's my deduction anyway. At least I don't have to worry about Akemi being nice to Sachi, if they ever did meet. She's so damn friendly.
not so sure how I would do that. I mean, I'm not even really friends with her.
Oh, come on, what are you trying to say?
I mean, it's just she's not used to talking with people, and I think I don't think talking to someone like you would really be overwhelming for her. Yeah, he does have a point.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't want me to meet her? That's definitely not fair.
It's because your voice is capable of leveling buildings.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for keeping it real.
Hey, come on! It's not like I'm going to be giving a speech to a huge audience. It's no exaggeration to say I'm a professional at having super relaxed conversations with guys, girls, kids, and even dogs, cats, and lizards.
Why lizards? Why lizards? It's definitely an exaggeration. You are intimidating with that loud voice of yours. And that meeting is going to end with that girl running away in tears.
That's right, yep, true. I know these two are good people, as much as I want to introduce them to Sachi. I don't think suddenly coming by with two or more people is a good idea when she barely even knows me. Yeah, that can be dodgy.
Boo! What about Tomo then?
But I don't think that would work either. Don't you think she'd be just a little scared if two guys she doesn't really know walked up to her and started talking to her? Yeah, she pals at Tomo.
He's right. I don't exactly have the friendliest face. Safest if you just meet with her on your own for a little while.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. It's true. He's really tall, and he always has somewhat of a strange look in his eyes. I'd probably scare her enough all on my own, but if I brought Tomo along, she'd probably scream and run away. Yeah.
Sorry, you two.
Fine, I get it. I'll give you a little while. But someday you'll have to introduce me.
Sure, I promise.
Good luck. If you need help, just ask us.
I like Tomo. Tomo's cool. Thanks. If it comes to that, I'll gladly take you off. So far in this, I like Tomo. Tomo's cool. I like him. Oh, next scene. Oh, hello. What chapter am I on? Aww. Don't make the sad face. Act 2. Have an eye for. Okay, we're on to the next act, I see. I didn't think the acts would be that quick. The next day, lunch. I'm going to try and find Sachi again today, but first... Alright, I need some help, but let's make it quick. We're holding the war council as we're finished up on our lunches.
Quick it is.
What do you think is the best way to become friends with her?
What makes you think I know?
Okay, not just her, I mean in general. How do you make friends?
Didn't you have any friends at your old school?
Well, yeah, but... Yeah, that's a sore subject.
Then you should know, shouldn't you?
No, it's not like I had to try and make friends. I just became friends with some people without even realising it, I guess. That's why I need advice. I think you just get the answer there.
That's kind of what happens to everyone.
Okay, my turn now.
Akemi, who had been silent up until now, suddenly shouts, startling me. Honestly, I don't think she'll have any useful advice on this subject, but I really want to eat my lunch, so I stay quiet and let her talk. Yeah. Don't spew crumbs again, please. Okay.
Malkin, the answer is simple. You just have to remember when you first met us.
It's a little depressing if our first meeting is the only frame of reference she has. Yeah. Oh, ouch. When I met you?
Yeah, because we became friends pretty easily, of course. It's not like you could resist my fantastic charm, but still.
I think Akemi has a crush on Mamoru. No, at that time I was thinking, these guys are weird. I only got to know you out of morbid curiosity.
What? That's mean.
The fact that you're able to get along with us nerds means you're also weird, doesn't it?
He's got a point. He has got a point.
I'm not denying that.
No, deny it.
I don't know what you're worried about. You're more sociable than me and not as loud as Akemi.
Why are you guys always ganging up on me?
Anyway, the point is that you don't want to scare her away, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're ignoring me again.
I think the dialogues got mixed up then between the characters. That didn't sound right.
And you were going to find her today, right?
Yeah, I'm planning to, but I want to eat my lunch here. Last time I met her, having food with me just got in the way. Besides, I don't want to spend that entire lunch break with her and leave these two hanging.
Are you sure you could stand being away from us?
Sometimes I think this guy can read minds. Yep. He really doesn't look it, but he does care about other people. Yeah, I can tell he cares.
I think I'll manage. I'm more worried about leaving you alone with Akemi. Don't remind me. I do like having someone else around who can keep this fool in check.
What did you just call me?
I wonder if I should even go. You sure you can keep her in check on your own if I'm not here? Then again, Sachi should be finishing up her lunch soon.
I've been finishing up my own lunch in a hurry as we're talking as well. Since Sachi's eating alone, she probably won't take long to finish her food. That's true.
Sachi? Is that the one-eyed girl?
Come to think of it, I don't remember her whole name. Alright, Usui Sachi.
Sachi, huh? Well, she'll be Sachan then. When you finally introduce her to me, I'll call her Sachan.
That reminds me, when I first Akemi, she immediately gave me a nickname Markun, and she didn't seem to care that I'd only known her for about a minute. Not that I dislike her, but the speed at which she gets close to people is just a bit unsettling, to say the least. She's like that one person who jumps in front of a train and says, "Notice me, senpai," and still sticks to the train like, "Still notice me, senpai."
You're deciding on a nickname for her before you even meet her?
Well, I'm not the one who's going to meet her. Markun, hurry up and introduce her to us so I don't have to worry about befriending her on my own.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. In that case, I better hurry so Akemi doesn't have to think too hard and risk shorting out her breath.
My brain isn't going short out. Hey, wait a minute!
Good luck.
Thanks. I glanced at the whining Akemi before packing up my lunchbox and leaving the classroom. Of course, there's no guarantee I actually will find her. Sachi is probably just finishing her lunch by now, and I'm sure she'll go somewhere else when she does. There's also the possibility she chose to eat somewhere else in order to avoid me. That's true. Guess I won't know until I go though. Yeah. Oh, she's there. Alright, she's here after all. Same place, same frightened look. Hey, how's it going?
Hello?
Is she on guard again this time? She seems calmer than she did yesterday. Yeah, looks like she just finished her lunch. Her lunchbox is closed. Now what do I do? I suppose I should think of something to say first of all.
I'm not trying to scare you or anything.
I just want to be friends, you know.
For friends?
Her darting eye tells me that I still don't have her trust yet. The only thing I can tell for sure is that she's suspicious of me. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, do you not want me here?
You don't have to leave, but...
In that case, can I talk with you for the rest of the lunch break?
Okay.
Great, she hasn't rejected me yet. That's a good sign. Alright, thanks. I sit down on the stairs next to her, same as yesterday. What were we talking about yesterday? Alright, something about books.
Yeah, books.
You like reading books, right? Do you read manga and stuff?
I like reading novels, mostly. Just novels.
I see, so you don't like manga then?
No, I like them. I just, I don't have any money for manga novels either. I borrow books from the library. The school's library, I mean. They don't have manga.
So that's it. Hey, if you want, I can lend you some of my manga. Okay, I wonder what Mamoru's manga collection is like, depending on the type of person he is. Because so far he seems like quite an open guy. I mean, sure he's he has his own shyness around him, I guess. But he's very Is conceited the right word? I'm not sure. I have a few novels too, not just manga, but I figure that she'd be more interesting than what she hasn't gotten as much of a chance to read. Yeah, that's a good way of starting it.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yeah, what genres do you like? I mean, I don't have a ton, but my collection's not too small either. I could lend you some of my favourites.
Is it really okay? You shouldn't go out of the way for me.
I said it's fine. It's really not a big deal. I'm just happy we have something in common. Oh, she's got a smile. Oh, yes.
I see. Thank you very much.
If you have some you want to read, let me know. So what genres do you like? Romance, come on.
Any genre is fine besides scary stories or painful ones.
Oh god, what do you mean painful? Horror is no good then, eh? You don't have a favourite genre then?
I'm so sorry.
There's no real reason to apologise. Alright, the book you were reading yesterday, what was it? Can you let me see it?
Oh, this?
She points at the book she's laid aside next to her.
It's a science fiction book.
Sci-fi? You don't look like you'd be interested in that sort of thing. I read those two actually. I really don't care about a genre. If it's Oh, that's Sachi.
I really don't care about a genre. If it's interesting, I'll read it.
Anything that's interesting is good, right? This looks like a good book. Anyway, I'll try to choose some I think you'll like. Why don't I bring some of the ones I usually recommend to people?
Okay, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. By the way, how is this book? I've heard about it before, but I've never actually read it.
It's okay, I guess.
There's a lot less tension between us now than there was yesterday. Yay! Her voice is still shaky and afraid, but it looks like she was becoming a lot more comfortable with me. Yay! We're making progress! She may not be used to talking with other people, but it doesn't seem like she's opposed to a good conversation. And then the bell interrupts us. God damn it! Time to go already, huh? At least I was able to talk to her more. That's something to be happy about. Yeah. Oops, we should get going.
Right.
The two of us stand up and start heading down the stairs. Come back here tomorrow, okay? I'll bring the manga I promised.
Oh, okay. Mamoru-senpai?
Yeah? I stopped. The senpai just hit me. Oh god damn it! I stop on the stairs and turn back towards Sachi. Her voice is so quiet that it's hard to hear over the sound of our footsteps.
I'm really sorry.
Really, I don't mind letting out one or two books, lending out even.
It's not that I'm coming up here to talk to me.
What's she getting at exactly? I'm not sure actually. Usually when people offer to do nice things for you, you say thanks, not sorry. Not that you have to bow or anything like that. Actually, I should be thanking you for talking to me.
So sorry.
Uh-oh. There you go again.
Sorry, I mean, thank you.
Yep, glad I can help. Oh, I like this. We're descending the stairs as we talk, and before I know it, we're at the second floor, where my classroom is. She's got one more floor to go, since she's a first year student. Alright, this is my start, but see you tomorrow.
Sure, tomorrow then.
Oh, that was adorable. We go our separate ways. Sachi goes to the first floor while I return to my classroom on this floor. Oh, that was cool. Well, I did it. I only just met her, but surprisingly we actually made a promise to meet up again. It's only been a day, but I feel like we've gotten much closer. Yeah. While I'm in my afternoon classes, I think about what kind of manga I should lend her and try to remember what's on my bookshelves. Dots. More dots. Okay. And then the next day. Unfortunately now, guys, I'm going to have to end this video here. I have just run out of time. Oh my goodness, that was so cute. This is surprisingly good. I'm liking the way that this is developing. I feel like if this plays out the way I think it might actually be really well done. I mean, I'm really enjoying it, and Steam did have a high rating for it. And to be honest, I'm loving it. I hope you guys are also as well, because at the moment I'm loving this game a lot. But unfortunately now, it is time for me to, yeah, it's now the end of the video, guys, sadly. Oh my goodness, I want to continue this some more! Oh my god, I love it! Unfortunately, that is the end of the video now, guys, so all I got to say to you guys now is thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me, and I'll see you in my next video. So, guys. Oh my god, it's so adorable! Ah!